For all the ones that want to be a senior living specialist, you want to help seniors at no cost, no obligation, you want to make an average of $3,000 per move-in, I'm going to help you out right now and give you 5 things you must do to get your business started, to get going, to get out there, let people know what you're doing. If we don't know each other, my name is Matt. I'm the owner staff at Senior Solutions, which is a referral agency here in the Central California area, as well as the founder of the Senior Referral Academy. I teach others to do what I do so they can have a home business, a lucrative home business, helping others. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you get all the notifications, and let's get down to it. Talk about the senior living referral business, the 5 things you must do to get your business off the ground. Okay, the first thing you must do to get your business off the ground is you need to make a decision. That seems so basic, I know, but I'm telling you, when I started my business 2018, we dove 30 feet in the water, man. We had to sink or swim. We took the boat to the island, burned the boat. There was a point of no return. And that's what it's got to be like for you. You got to make a decision. My Camaro, for instance, goes 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Too many people want to do that in business. They start something, and in 3.5 weeks, they expect to be going 60 miles an hour. They expect to be kicking butt, taking names, and doing all the rest, and their business is exploding. It's not practical. Now, you can have a successful business right out of the gate. We had 3 move-ins the first month back in 2018. That may or may not happen to you. That's atypical, but what you've got to do is make a decision. Cut down on some of these options you've got. There's too many people who are going like, okay, let me have plan A, B, C, and D, and let me see which one kind of pans out. So you divert your energy, 25% here, 25% there, and so on. And what happens is you're not giving your full, undivided attention to one particular thing. It's like dating 4 girls, man. How are you going to do that? It's like, you got 4 favorite football teams. It's just, how do you focus on one thing? You need to make a decision saying, this is what I want to do. Now, if it's not, fine, move on to something else. But if you want to be a senior living specialist, or you want to be an agent to help seniors at no cost, no obligation, and make on average of $3,000 per move-in, you got to say, you know what? Today is the day. I'm making a decision to do this. Text Matt below. That's the first step. Text me, 559-210-4152. Text me today and say, I want to be in the industry. I'm committed. Tell me what I must do. That's the first thing. We all need a coach. We all need somebody in our life that can speak into our life, help us out. I mean, I learned from others to get in the industry. I'm constantly learning from other people in certain facets and areas of business. I got mentors. I got a coach. I get paid hundreds of dollars on books. You got to make a decision. I'm all in. You've got to be all in. If you're not, your energies are going to be divided and you're just not going to be successful. It's just not going to happen. You've got to be able to get up in the morning. That's the first thing you think about. When you go to bed at night, it's the last thing you think about. I mean, you live, eat, sleep this business because you've made a decision. That's the first step you must do to go ahead and get your business off the ground. Okay, great. Now that you made your decision, you're all in. Now, let me give you one piece of advice, and this is going to seem counterintuitive right here. You need to start getting attention. This comes before even starting your business. So weird, I know. That's exactly what I did in 2018. I was all in. I made a decision, and then I started getting attention. What I mean by that is I didn't necessarily go get a website. I didn't go and just get a Facebook business page, Instagram business page, whatever it was. I just started getting attention. I started telling people what I was going to do. Saying, man, I want to get into the senior living game. I'm going to start helping seniors. I put on my Facebook wall, hey, this is exactly what I'm going to do. Anyone have any feedback? Anyone I can help? Is there any information I need to know? I mean, I started just getting it out there. That seems so weird, I know. Too many people want to cross every T and dot every I before they get started. That's not what I did at all. Again, we just dove in the water, man. And what I mean by that is we just started getting attention. We just started saying, hey, this is who we are, this is what we do. And everywhere I went, I mean, I don't care if I was at the grocery store, care if I was at the bank, wherever I was at, I was telling people what I did. That's way before I had a website, way before I had business cards. There was a level of commitment because I made that decision, and then I started getting attention. And when you get attention, people are going to start following you. People are going to start listening to you. Now, it doesn't mean you have to become obnoxious about it, but I'm saying, man, it was on the tip of my tongue where I was at. I was talking about the business. And when I did that, it brought a level of accountability. First, you think about it. Let's go back going to the gym. Use that as an example. It's a great analogy for this. You think about going to the gym, that's one level of accountability, right, to yourself. You tell somebody, now that's another level, because they're going to ask you eventually, hey, how's your visits at the gym? You've been keeping up your sessions, keeping up your workouts? Then there's another level, which you get a buddy, you get a partner to go with you. And that's what I'm talking about in this business right here. You've got to get attention. When you start getting attention, somebody's going to hold you accountable 2-4 weeks later, a couple months later. Hey, how's that business going? That's the very reason why some people don't want to go telling people. They go, what if it doesn't work out? Man, I'll be a little embarrassed. I'm going to be a little ashamed that this business didn't get off the ground. Well, man, you're defeated before you get going. Make a decision and then get attention. Okay, now that you've made a decision, now you're starting to get attention. Now is the time to start your business. Oh my goodness, this is good stuff right here. Now, I'm not talking about getting your computers, even though you should have a smartphone, right? You should have either an iPhone or an Android and a business card eventually. If you don't have one, you need to order those. You can get them for like $10, all right? Get a business card. You don't necessarily need a website right away. You don't need a whole lot of fluff, which I've got in my office, a little bit of fluff here, printer over here. I got a laptop, a 32-inch monitor, and a business phone, and a couple other things. I just got in here because we've accumulated some things over time. I didn't have that when I first started. I mean, I was like, okay, I've got nothing. So I need to take nothing and make it into something. So I'm going to start my business. I got my application to get my business license. But you know what? I started telling people, again, I was out getting attention before I got my business license. I was out telling people and getting the ball rolling because it's all about momentum. And I'm telling you, this is where people lose it right here. It's probably true in any home business, and maybe a standalone business somewhere else, a retail or whatever. I'm not too sure. I don't have any experience in retail. But there's something to be said about momentum. I equate a lot of things with sports, man. When you get Mo on your side, it seems like every shot's going in. It seems like every pass is right on the dime. And you get momentum. And what happens is people, they get stagnant. They stop and they try to do every little thing first. I have some of my students that are successful and some of my students are struggling. The ones that are successful are the ones that dove in the water, started swimming. They made a commitment, a decision. They're going to get in the business, and this is what they're going to do. And then they went ahead and started getting attention, and now they were starting their business, but they didn't wait until they got their website before they were going out getting business. They didn't wait until they got every little thing in their office before they were making phone calls. Allow the business to pay for itself. The things I've got in my office, the business paid for. Not one dime did I pull out of my own pocket and say, I'm going to get this. The 32-inch monitor, the business line, all the other stuff, it all came out of profit from the business. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. But you got to start, man. You got to get going. You got to get in that car. If you're going to go 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds in that Camaro, you got to get in. You got to get attention, rev the engine up, and then you got to pop that thing and drive and go, man. Get going down the road and be energized, be committed, and understand that, man, this is what you are called to do. I mean, you just live it, eat it, sleep it. I said it before, but it's so true. It's like, that's what happens to me on a daily basis. It could happen to you, but you got to start your business right away. Don't allow momentum to fade. Ride that momentum. And then when it gets, because what's going to happen is you get out telling a whole bunch of people about what you're doing. Social media is free. It's free. I'm not talking about ads. I'm talking about a lot of the business I bring in for $0. No money out of my pocket. There are some ads I run. You'll see some things. If you follow my business, Stafford Senior Solutions, you'll see some that say sponsored. When it says sponsored, yeah, that's a paid ad. But not too many of those I do. A lot of the free stuff I do. And if you look on my social media, sometimes you'll see like 2 likes, 3 likes, no comments. You're thinking, man, this guy's getting no attention. You know what? I'm getting a text every now and then. I'm getting an email. I'm getting a phone call. I'm getting leads. And that's what you got to do to get going. Make a decision. Get attention. And number 3, go start your business. And start it today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait next month. Don't say, well, I got to plan everything out and get everything all laid out perfectly. Start today. Okay, the 4th thing you've got to do to be successful in this business, obviously in any business, is to get customers, get clients. You've got to be able to generate leads. How do you do that? I teach an academy and some strategies how I do it. And I formulated some other strategies even since the academy that I teach others in my coaching sessions, because there's certain things that I do even during the times that we're in right now where we're limited, we're restricted from going certain places. I'm still getting leads. I'm still getting social workers reaching out to me. I'm still getting key contacts and people that I network with, because I tell you that in the academy. Oh my God, this is so important. If you don't receive anything else in this video, receive this. You'll grow your business exponentially. You've got to spend 50% of your time during the week networking, talking to others about your business. People that are like-minded, people that maybe are in similar industries. Talk with them, hang out with them. I know we can't. We got to keep 6 feet apart right now. But man, use your phone, use your computer, use other things. I know people that have tried this business on their own without any industry knowledge, which is kind of weak, because you need to know what you're doing. They're not fully understanding the process, and that's where you need to text me below, and you need to have a conversation. If you're interested about this business, you need a coach. You need someone that understands fully the process and has the industry knowledge to be able to take you to another level. You've got to have a plan. You've got to be persistent. You cannot give up. If you do, you're giving up on your business. I mean, it's just like anything in life. If you're playing sports, let's say you're playing baseball and you struck out the last 10 times at the plate, the next time you go up, you're anticipating a hit. Your mentality, your mindset's got to be different to know that you're going to get another hit. You can't go up there thinking you're going to strike out just because you struck out today. If you had a bad day today, you can't have a bad day tomorrow. If you do, you can't have a bad day on the third day. You've got to turn it around. That's where having a coach will help you to get over that hump and start getting leads so you can be successful in this industry. But as you get the lead, there's a lot of things that happen after that. But a key component and ingredient to this business is you got to know how to negotiate with your clients as well as the community, okay? Whether it be care home or a larger community. And I'm not talking about twisting someone's arm. I'm not talking about, hey, you floated me a favor last time, you can do it again. I'm talking about a negotiation where you involve the two people, the client and the community, and there's certain questions, there's certain strategies that I do to formulate that negotiation process so it's a win-win. And you got to know this because it's part of the process, it's part of what makes us successful, and I want you to be able to be successful too. And so that negotiation stage is key. There's a lot of other things to do in this business: virtual tours, having a client community meeting, as well as the move-in, getting payment, all the rest. But those are the 5 things right there. But the big thing there, that negotiation stage, it's hard for me to be able to dive into the meat of it in a short time in this video, but you got to learn that. You got to know how to negotiate. If you don't, all you're doing is just gathering information. You're just out there saying, well, this community, you have to pay $3,500. That care home, you got to pay $4,000, whatever. You're just collecting information. You're just doing research, but you got to know how to negotiate so you can help your client. We have literally saved our clients thousands of dollars. I mean, some, not all, but some we have saved in the neighborhood of $12,000 to $18,000 in a given year. That's a lot of money. Now some we've saved a couple $100 a month, so it varies. I mean, there's no exact science in this. I'm not trying to say I'm the chief negotiator, but there's some things I've learned through the process and over time that I can help you out with it. So if you want to get in this business, man, go ahead and text me below. Would love to have a conversation with you about it. It's not difficult. It's actually an exciting industry to be in. You realize there's 47 million seniors in the United States. Over 2 decades, there will be 70+ million seniors. There's plenty of room. Don't buy into the lie. There's too many agents. There's just no agents that are telling you what to do, man. That's me. I'm the only one that's out there telling people and encouraging people to be a part of my academy, because the only way you can get in this industry is you either need to know exactly what to do and do it yourself and go ahead and do it, or buy a franchise. And I've come right into the middle, and the money is about that much compared to a franchise. And all you got to do is jump into the academy. I tell you everything. I give you all the industry documents. I give you a couple free training videos along with it. One, how to get a paying client in 7 days. That's unbelievable. And the other one is how to develop a personalized business plan. I give you complete support, as well as once a month you can join in a monthly mastermind to learn more about what I do and how I'm helping other students, and hear from other students that may be asking questions during the session. So I would encourage you to be a part of it. I look forward to you starting your own home business so you can be successful, helping others and making a great amount of money for your family.